Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke. In the last one, we basically just did like the museum in Sladeport and the route that follows. At this point, here's where I would use a Pokemon with Cut if I had one. And I'm realizing that like literally everything that I own is incapable of learning that move. I'm gonna have a Rock Smasher, I think probably in tap, but for now I just cannot do anything. Anyway, I'm being watched, and there was a little anime twinkle by this teacup. I've entered the Trick House, I believe. What's this place called? Behold, for I am the greatest living mystery of a man in all of heaven. They call me the Trick Meister. Glad to meet you. You've come to challenge my Trick House, haven't you? That's why you're here, isn't it? Yes, it is. Consider your challenge accepted. Enter through the scroll here and let your challenge commence. I shall be waiting in the back. I cycled through Russian, Dutch, and Australian accents at different points of that dialogue. I'll have everybody know. And this is, yeah, you need Cut to actually do any of this. So I'm literally just gonna fight this one lady and then head right back out here, because this is, I believe, the third area so far that I can't do because of the way my team worked out. Alright, the real question is, am I going to wait around and beat this Oddish slowly, or let Fryhide take it? The answer is, you can already see, is I'm just going to have my bird destroy everything in here. Ha! And also, not get poisoned, like a G. I can lower my evasiveness, though. Oh gosh. Here's a crazy concept for those of you listening/watching that actually play Pokemon. What if you taught a one-hit KO move to a Pokemon in conjunction with Sweet Scent? Would that work? Is that how you actually get those things to hit? Because those moves have 30% accuracy for those listening at home who do not get what the hell I'm talking about. And they kill your Pokemon instantly if they hit. So it's basically like a coin flip. I think they have to be either higher level than you or faster than you, depending on the generation, in order for it to hit at all. But if one of those requirements is met, then they could just like straight up get a guaranteed death if the dice rolls correctly. And so I wonder if Sweet Scent, the move that Oddish just used that makes moves more likely to hit, could just be like stacked up to make those things terrifying. But because Sweet Scent is such a terrible move, and the one-hit KO moves are like also pretty bad, but considered higher tier, I wonder if there's anything that can learn the one-hit KO moves, but also Sweet Scent. Because I really like the idea of them just like lulling you into this false sense of security by just making it smell like flowers and perfume everywhere, and then obliterating you effortlessly in one hit. That's a new metagame right there. I think I've just rewritten the way that we do Pokemon battles. And this guy found some cool Pokemon in the grass around here. And I don't think his team actually uses local Pokemon. I think that's a little bit of a nitpick. Yeah, you found that Aaron in Dewford Cave, dude. don't even lie to me. There, that's what Daddy wanted. That's Oh, I'd gone so long in this series without being weird about myself, and yet here... Well, okay, I did say I have a pecking kink, but I feel like that might have been the first time that I really crossed the line for some people. That might have been the moment that I lose a couple of viewers, which is a damn shame, because there's not a whole lot of you kicking around. Again, I record so much more often than I upload that I'm like pretty behind in uploads at this point, in the sense that like I just uploaded the episode where Ada died right before recording this, so I can't really predict like the way that this is going to continue to go. But episodes are averaging around 10 views after the first one, which got 30, so it does seem like there's a stable viewership that's larger than I thought it would be, but it is a little bit declining, and I think calling myself daddy is not helping that trend. Anyway, here's May. This is the rival battle that people always say is super hard. She's got herself a wingy gull which, if I'm being smart, probably knows, like, Gust or something. So I'm gonna send in Fryheit to show it who's the better bird, hopefully. Let's see how much the swing attack does to me. Okay. As long as it doesn't get a critical hit. Great. You wasted a turn. I did not get paralyzed. This should do a lot. Perfect. God, this thing is a beast. I love Fryheit. I love freedom, dude. Alright, and here's a Sluggy Slugma. So we're going to go ahead and switch into the Tappy Boy. I don't know why I'm talking like this. It's not particularly funny. Great. Great, and he made Tap Drowsy. How dare you. And I feel like that's happening a lot. I feel like... I know that it's not actually rigged, that it's just a myth that Pokemon like miss 95 accuracy moves like really, really often. I think what it really is that we just notice it more often because we're told that they're not supposed to miss. Like someone did an experiment where like they had a move get used a million times and, you know, it hit 95% of that million times. But it's so much more aggravating when it happens like twice in a whole session, when I'm probably using it like the 40 times that would merit that. So finally, May's got her Grovyle. This thing is absolutely going to destroy us if it lays a Grassy Finger on us. So we're going to send an Oval who resists that a whole bunch. And since she's really the only one of our Pokemon that's doing particularly well at this point, I think I'm just going to have her stall it out. Yeah, that's going to work real nice. Real nice. I don't even need to harden. It's the second time I've said this. Yeah, so we'll just use Poison Sting until he's poisoned. Oh man, that did a significant amount more than I thought it would. Pursuit. Psh, you fool. Why would I switch this wonderful girl? Alright, could you get poisoned at some point soon, please? I actually am gonna harden because your non-grass attacks hurt. Oof, okay. Maybe Confusion will do something? No. Here's where I wish I could heal. Here's where I really wish I could heal. Get poison, please. Get poison, get poison, get poison. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Don't do it. This thing outspeeds me, right? So if I can't heal, I have to switch. Oh, God. Yes! Okay. Okay. Alright. Ah. Shit. Shit. Oh, I'm upset by that. Man, that was my best one. It wasn't my best one, but it was... Oh. May. I should have healed up. I should have been ready. Yeah, if everything was at full health, that Grovyle would not have messed me up so much. Dang it. Ah. Fryheit was like 75 XP for being a Swellow, too. Oh, man. Fryheit was like the glue that held the team together, in a sense, because, like, such a strong physical attacker. I really thought it would be able to take 2 hits, but, like, it does have to be balanced. It does have to be a little bit frail. So, yikers. I'm trying to think of what I could have done better, and, like, here's the thing. There's no way that I would have switched into Tap there, because, like, if it used Leaf Blade on a whim, then my starter's dead. And I feel like Y2E2 wouldn't have been able to take the hit. So that's what I had to do. But if I hadn't left it paralyzed because of guts, that's the thing. I think I might have had a higher base speed. Grovile's pretty fast, so I can't say for sure. But I might have had a higher base speed, and I might have been able to take that thing down with a quick attack, which is what I was trying to do. Damn it. All right. That's the way that it goes, though. You gotta always be prepared. There's no threat too small, whether it is a rival battle or a random wild Whismer, as we have learned. But damn, Freiheit, you will be missed. I think I will just use these 3. I'm not gonna get anything out of the box and try to really train that up, because like I think my highest level backup is like level 8. When we get to Mauville, that's a Pokemon crossed with the city. When we get to Mauville, I'll immediately try to catch something else, and whatever that is, unless it's like type redundant, is just gonna be on the team, because I want to have 4 at all times, for sure. The way that I usually paced out Nuzlockes when I was doing them more frequently was that generally, I'm very dumb. Generally, you get about 1 death per gym battle. That's usually what I would average. So we are on track with that. We have two badges and 2 deaths. And generally the early game is more rough than the late game, because you just get into a vibe. Not that time. And that is the difficulty of not allowing held items, too. Because if I had just been able to heal Oval, then that's what I would have done, and Freiheit would have stayed in the back. But yeah, in this, the first of my Nuzlockes to use that rule, I guess I can't expect some more difficulties like that. I should have just healed it of paralysis, though. That would have made the absolute difference, because like I did need guts. Let's be real, I did not need guts in that battle. Alright, and this guy's just sending out grass types. Here's Nuzleaf. Here's the namesake of all Nuzlocks, because it was used in the original Nuzlocke, the first ever challenge. It was on that team, so that's a little fun fact for those of you at home. Here on this show, we crack jokes, we mourn the dead, and we make fun facts. Also, I got tricked by the webcam there, because it's inverted, as a lot of old school ones are. So I like did this, and I was like, oh, I need to go a little bit to the right, so I moved it to the right. And that got me out of there, because it's like looking in a mirror. I'm sure you really enjoyed learning that. Okay, Collector Edwin. Oh, I didn't realize that was his name, but I have a friend Edwin who totally resembles that. Like, I don't know, just a very similar demeanor to most of the collectors that you see. That's humorous. All right, Oval. You just so you know, you do have the death of Freiheit on your shoulders. I'm not blaming anyone, but you would be the first one that I would hypothetically blame for this. So, you know, you better continue to do well and not disappoint me, which you haven't. And just by virtue of the fact that you know Protect, again, you're going to be my ace in the hole for what could otherwise be a very tough gym battle. But yeah, just keep in mind what's happened. I didn't mean to harden there. You ever get a no reason harden, fellas? And now you want to learn Moonlight. Ooh, that's the self. Wow, I wonder when that could have come in handy. Jesus. Of course. It's like 3 battles after that would have been critically helpful that I get that. But yeah, no, if I had gotten Moonlight on Oval, or if I had gotten the 75 extra XP points that I would need, or I guess the additional level, because Freiheit got a little bit of XP in that battle. So if I had gotten that additional level coming in, and if I had a Swellow, that totally would have been able to take the quick attack. Oof. See, astute listeners might notice that for Ada's death, I was like, oh, well, that's how it goes sometimes. That's rough. And that's the way that I react when a non-vital team member dies, but that is not the way that I react when a more vital team member is lost. But yeah, at least it wasn't tap. Seriously, if that had been tap, I would be so screwed. because I'm going to be able to use him for the next 2 gym battles, after which point I bet I can rebuild the team a little bit. So we'll be good. This isn't the end of the world, but it is a decent setback. So we're just going to fight this Psychic and then probably call it after that point. Right, Abra, wonderful. This thing's going to have a hidden power, isn't it? Whenever trainers use Abra, it's actually good. Yeah. Don't be ground type. It wasn't. And even if it was, it would have done 6 damage. Cool. That is all you had. You failed to prophesize your own demise. But you did not fail to spit sick bars. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for tuning in.